The Indigo Disc DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was released on December the 14th, 2023, and it marked the first time ever that every starter Pokemon could be caught in one mainline Pokemon game. So what else was I going to do other than shiny hunt them? Aside from, obviously, how cool shiny starter Pokemon are, there was one main reason I wanted to take this challenge on. Scarlet and Violet have arguably the most insane shiny odds we've ever seen in a Pokemon game. So it begged the question, just how quickly can you now catch every shiny starter Pokemon? Is it possible to catch all of them in just 24 hours? I made a series on my channel to answer this question, catching every shiny starter Pokemon one biome at a time, kinda like a shiny map quest. So I hope you enjoy reliving that all in one marathon video to celebrate 1 year of the Indigo Disc. But, well, let's just say it didn't start off the way I expected. Wait, no! Shiny Alolan Exeggutor? No way, I haven't even started the speedrun yet! Oh, I will take a free shiny to start the run with. Are you kidding me? I can't believe that just happened. Yes! Okay, now we start the speedrun. Hopefully that's a good omen. So after almost failing my first sandwich right off the bat... Do not fall. Huh? We've done it. It's fine. Everything's okay. It was time to get hunting shiny number 1 of the hunt. Which begs the question, why did I choose the coastal biome as my first area? Well, if we were going to be chasing down every starter Pokemon in the game, it felt only fitting that the first shiny should be the OG. Pokemon number 1 in the Pokedex, Bulbasaur. I just had to find him first. There's 1,000,001,001 Exeggutor. What the hell? Where's the Bulbasaur at? Ah, Bulbasaur. Yes. Hello, buddy. Show me your shiny form. My god, these 2 Exeggutor are riding some Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, blink twice if you need help. That was once, I'll take it as a no. God, stop me. What are you doing, Exeggutor? These horny Exeggutor, get away from each other. This is disgusting. There's another Exeggutor riding a Bulbasaur. What is wrong with... Get off him. He's trying to get you off him. Leave him alone, Exeggutor. Hopefully I wasn't too distracted by the Exeggutor instance to miss a shiny, but as day turned into night, my first sandwich ran out and we had no shiny Bulbasaur to show for it. So I tried a slightly different approach. This time, I made a poison type sandwich. It still wouldn't fully isolate Bulbasaur as we still had Survivor as an encounter in the area, but on first impressions it felt like Bulbasaur now had more of a chance to spawn in. Unlike Alolan Exeggutor, Survivor is a less common encounter and so it doesn't seem to be able to spawn in groups. So, surely enough, after persisting with the hunt, I just about noticed the green boy appearing. Wait, is that it? Oh my god. No. Yes! Oh, that's so subtle! Oh, I'm so glad I found that guy. Okay, I want you in a nest ball. Yes! Number 1 ticked off the list in 45 minutes? Oh, God. I don't know if you can really class this as a speedrun, but we're trying. Oh, he doesn't have a mark. Oh, well. We got him. We got the green boy. 45 minutes isn't that bad of a time to get our first shiny in, but if we wanted to legitimize this speedrun, we'd have to do better going into our remaining hunts. Although I can neither confirm nor deny if that's what actually happened. What I will say is that I didn't help myself when I tried to build my next sandwich. Oh, no. No! Please work. Sparkling Power Grass. Okay, it still works. Thank God.
Are you sure about that?
Sparkling Power Grass. Oh, I don't have Encounter Power Grass. No! Right, hang on. We got it. You saw nothing. That was a waste of 5 minutes. Anyway, yes, it was time for another grass-type sparkling sandwich. Because the coastal biome contains 2 more grass-type starters that we wanted to hunt, Grookey and Chikorita. I tried to kill off 2 birds with 1 stone and get both of these shinies with a single grass-type sandwich. But boy did I underestimate what I was getting myself into. You see, the coastal biome may be home to 3 grass-type starters, the most of any biome in the DLC, but it's also home to 1,000,001 other grass-type Pokemon too. Like, seriously, every Pokemon here is a grass type. Swordsbuck, Blossom, Alolan Grimer, Cottony, even Alolan Exeggutor. It just makes it nearly impossible to isolate and realistically shiny hunt these next 2 shiny starter Pokemon. But I was in denial. At one point I thought I found an exploit. On the beach, Grookey and Blossom are the only 2 Pokemon to spawn with a grass type sandwich. However, I very nearly killed the speedrun there and then by putting faith in that reasoning. I wasted the next 2 hours of the run on this beach, with no success at all. No malnourished yellow monkey for my first 3 sandwiches, and no pink-tinted Poplio for my 4th sandwich, after I eventually realised I could have been hunting the water type here, fully isolated all this time. The run was on its last legs already, and if I wanted to save it, I had to divert to a new shiny hunting method right now. One that, in all honesty, I probably should have been exploiting from minute one. The mass outbreak method. Using some, nifty little time traveling, the mass outbreak started resetting in my game until suddenly, 2 minutes later, I magically stumbled across a Poplio outbreak. This was far from the best location for the outbreak to spawn in, but I made do. And after knocking out 60 of these little guys, the odds were now the best they could possibly be. 1 in 683. That's twice as good as the base sandwich odds we found Bulbasaur at, and soon enough I found out just how important that improvement was going to be for this blind speedrun. I've just seen a deer kill itself. Don't give me any ideas, Zorsbuck. Wait, did you spot that? Yep, that's a shiny. And I missed it. Nearly missed it. What? Yes! Finally! Oh my god! You saved my soul, Poplio! Shiny number 2 after nearly 3 hours? Let's go! Oh man, I don't even care how long it's been anymore. I'm just glad it's finally showed up. Oh, I'm so glad I turned around to spot that. I so nearly missed it. Oh, and it's female. Oh, that's even rarer. Let's go, Poplio. Get in this ball. Yes! Ah, welcome to the party, girl. And it's got a title. What are we looking at here? The lunchtime mark. Poplio the Peckish. Oh, it couldn't be any better. I have alliteration. So, yeah, how much time do I have left on my sandwich now? 11 minutes. 11 minutes to catch another shiny. Water type. Who's left? Mudkip? Mudkip, where are you? I'm coming for you, boy. So I flew off to find my next shiny, thinking I was going for Mudkip initially, but then a different option showed up as an alternative. Poplio? Don't you dare say one of these is shiny. If one of you is shiny, I'm gonna murder you and your family. I don't have time for you anymore. Oh, Froakie! Froakie's here too. Wait, is he on the land? As it turns out, yeah. Froakie's the only water type to spawn in the main grassland in the coastal biome, so I got hunting straight away. It appears in pretty frequent and large groups, however, soon enough the 10 minutes was up, and I'm not sure what I was expecting really. I mean, I just spent nearly 3 hours hunting this way for Grookey, so it would have been pretty long odds to find a Froakie that same way in just the 10 minutes remaining on my sandwich. Right? What? Oh my god. Froakie! Shiny Froakie! What? No, how much time is left on my sandwich? There is no time! There is no time left on the clock! No way. It's a buzzer beater? Are you kidding me? Did that just really just happen? Oh my god, that's unreal luck. You just saved the speed run. That's insane. We've just gone from, what, 1 shiny in 3.5 hours to now 3 in nearly 4. The run is back, baby. We're back. Oh, and the shiny Black Ninja's gonna look so cool in the luxury board. Let's go. Froakie the Ferocious. Oh, no, wait a minute. It's actually Froakie the Rampaging. Well, that's disappointing. Actually, wait. What even is that mark? Is that new? Why do I feel like I've never seen that before? Turns out, no, it's not a new mark at all. But what an insane run of events we just gone through to pull us right back on track in the speedrun. As mentioned, we now had just 3 shiny starters left to catch in the coastal biome. Chikorita, Grookey, and Mudkip. And given my very recent experiences, there was an obvious decision that had to be made. It was time to return to the pesky 2 grass-type starters who had caused us so much headache in the previous few hours. Except this time, we weren't taking no for an answer. We were mass outbreaking them and forcing them our way. Starting with... oh hey, look at that. What a conveniently timed Grookey outbreak. Ah, my old nemesis. We meet again. With Grookey and Chikorita, it was a simple case of being efficient and staying observant with the mass outbreaks. That wasn't so easy as it sounds, given how I'd now been at this for 4 hours, and I was a little worried about how subtle these shinies may be. It really depended on how their yellow-tinted shinies came out in the overworld of this game. But all in all, I think we did a good job at hunting these elusive little guys down. Why does this monkey elude me so? Wait! No! Shiny... no way! Just as I was saying that! Shiny Grookey! Grookey? Grookey, where'd you go? No, no. Oh my god. What? Don't you dare do that to me, you yellow, malnourished little monkey boy! He isn't actually that hard to spot at all. Oh, I'm so happy with this one! Grookey! Oh, you're one of my favourites. There was one thing I had to be a little careful of though. For the first time, this starter had a recoil move, Wood Hammer. But I came prepared for this with my Sapsiper Goodra on hand to absorb any incoming grass type attacks and negate that threat. And just like that, we got ourselves our 4th shiny.
Yes! Come on!
And you got a mark. Ah, Grookey the Sociable.
Finally he joins. The most sociable shiny of them all.
Out of nowhere, we were now averaging a shiny almost every 15 minutes, which was unbelievable and nearly dragged us to a very respectable shiny every hour for the whole run. With 17 minutes still left on our current sparkling grass type sandwich, we had the opportunity to make it even better. For those who don't know, when you reset mass outbreaks with a sandwich on the go, the new mass outbreak Pokemon that appear are more likely to be the same type as the sandwich encounter power. So right now, the odds of a Chikorita showing up were even greater than normal thanks to my level 3 grass type encounter power. Although, nobody seemed to tell Chikorita that, as it still took nearly 10 minutes of resetting for the outbreak to appear. But eventually, we got one.
Chikorita! Chikorita! Quick, I gotta go. How much time do I have with my sandwich? 14 minutes, that's enough time.
Here I also had half an eye on saving myself some Herba Mystica. After knocking out 60 of the Leafy Boys, I maxed out my shiny odds and still had 6 minutes left on the Sparkling Sandwich power, meaning that I could theoretically save my game and just reset every 6 minutes to keep the best shiny odds without having to use any further Herba Mystica. But we were speedrunning here, and that wouldn't be very efficient for the hunt. And Chikorita? Well, Chikorita had other plans too.
Wait, is that one? Yes! Shiny Chikorita!
Oh, since using the mass outbreaks, I am flying through these starter Pokemon. That's crazy! 4 hours 40? It felt like we've caught 4 in the last hour, I think. That's insane! You know what? The nest ball color scheme works for this. Get in this ball. Thank you for obliging, Chikorita. 4 hours and 40 minutes, and we have just 1 shiny left now. Can I do it under 5 hours? I guess that's the challenge now. We got another sociable guy, the sociable grass types, Grookey and Chikorita. Now come on, let's go find that Mudkip. So if we were being realistic here, a shiny within the next 20 minutes was probably out of sight. But it's not like I hadn't done it before in this video already, so I still held out a little hope. Until things started to go wrong. Given the time constraints, I immediately turned to the mass outbreak method, hoping that it would be my saviour. That wasn't until I realised Mudkip is a Pokemon that only spawns in the torchlit labyrinth area of the coastal biome. And throughout this entire speedrun so far, I hadn't yet seen an outbreak spawn there. Not once. Is it even possible? Let me know in the comments because I genuinely want to find that out. But for this speedrun, it meant I wasted the next 10 minutes trying to spawn in a mass outbreak that, to my knowledge, wasn't even possible to get in the first place. At this point I began to panic and just sprinted straight over to the torchlit labyrinth, resigned to making the sparkling sandwich and just hoped for the best. Even though the mass outbreak isn't possible, Mudkip is at least possible to be isolated here with a water type sandwich, which gives us hope again. Until I realised the mistake I made. Again. As I went to build my sparkling water type sandwich, I realised a critical error I made before this run began. I forgot to sufficiently stock up on my ingredients. So at this point, all hope was pretty much lost. The 5-hour dream was hanging by a thread. I frantically ran over to the nearest vending machine to stock up on the ingredients I needed, leaving me with just 5 minutes to find that purple Mudkip. I can't believe I've just done that, honestly. How could I not stock up on ingredients before going shiny hunting? What is wrong with me? Back to the tortured labyrinth. Okay. Right, I don't think I can make... No, of course I make a sandwich in there. What am I doing? No, just go back in. Let's go. Oh my god, I found one already! I don't need it! Yes! I don't even need a sandwich! Quick, I've only got 4 minutes to catch him. I can't believe this just happened. That's the first one I found walking in. Yes, the shiny luck comes through. It's suddenly gone very dark in this cave. I looked away for a second and now it's a lot darker than it was before. Is that just me? It might just be me. Anyway, what ball? Heal ball. Master... No, not Master Ball. I think I got it in a Dream Ball. Pink on pink, purple on purple. Looks kind of good. Stay in this ball. Oh, okay, never mind. Why are you going to be difficult with me, Mudkip? Why are you going to be difficult? Stay in the ball. There's an Appy Ball I've wasted on you. Okay, what is this ball even used for? More effective for catching Pokemon that's fallen asleep. Well, maybe that's why it's not working. I don't care. Stay in the ball. Yes! Let's go! The critical capture. We've got him. We stopped the clock. 4 hours, 57 minutes, 39 seconds. Coastal biome speedrun done. Let's go. We did it under 5 hours. Yes. Come on, Mudkip.
Did I even have a sandwich up? I had that random level 1 encounter power to try and get the mass outbreaks. Oh my god. Okay, Mudkip, what you got? The sleepy time, Mark. Mudkip the sleepy in a dream ball. You couldn't make it up. You could not write it. Oh, that's so perfect. Let's go. So after an incredible start to the coastal biome, it was time to turn our attention to the Savanna biome. But before I got there, the coastal biome had one final surprise in store for us. Are you kidding me? I was just taking stock footage. What the? Again? How long was that tentacle there for? Because I was taking stock footage on the bridge for a minute at least. And it was just chilling down here the entire time? That's ridiculous. Wow. So yeah, somehow I found a shiny before the speedrun even began. For the second time in 2 speedruns. I don't know how, all I was doing was recording some extra footage for the last run and, well, I accidentally fell off a bridge. So subscribe if you want to share my unfair shiny luck. And also, that might not be the last bonus shiny we see alongside the starters today. Yeah, this run went a little nutty. But with that final parting gift, it was time to start the Savanna biome shiny speedrun. And this time, I came prepared. In the coastal biome, I made the rookie error of assuming some mass outbreaks weren't worth resetting for in a speedrun. But my goodness me, how wrong was I? Luckily, this time out there was a Snivy mass outbreak ready and waiting for us, so I wasn't even allowed to make the same mistake again. Our first starter was decided, and there was nothing left to do but start that speedrun timer. 3, 2, 1, half a second. Go! We're going! Go, 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 go. Where are you, Snivy? Snivy? Ah, there you are. You're up there. Hello, buddy. Time to get moving. We knocked out enough Snivy to reach maximum shiny odds in under 7 minutes. And I'd love to talk a little more about Snivy and the hunt, but, well, I would say unfortunately I didn't have time to, but that would imply that I got unlucky, which was not the case. Is that it? Yes! No way! Shiny Snivy! 20 minutes and we've got our first shiny. Let's go! Oh, that's so good! Okay. I quite like it in a dusk ball, and it is nighttime, so can I catch it in a dusk ball? Yes, I can! First ball! Come on! First shiny ticked off in 21 minutes. Let's go. Yeah, so I couldn't have asked for a better start, really. And to make best use of the sandwich, without hesitation, I ran off to try and find the only other grass-type starter left in the Savanna biome. Rowlet. Before resetting for an outbreak, I checked to see if we could isolate this hunt, but no, with Deerling, Sawsbuck, Rufflet, Doduo, and so on, neither a grass-type or flying-type encounter sandwich would be enough here. The grass-type starters really are near impossible to isolate in these games, so a mass outbreak was the clear way forward. And with the sandwich prepared, it didn't take too long for us to find one. Rowlet, let's go! That didn't take too long at all. I was really worried I wouldn't be able to find one, but we got one coming. On arrival, we came in hot and quickly culled enough of the owl population to give us 4 more minutes to try and find a shiny Rowlet on the same sandwich as Snivy. But our murderous rampage wasn't enough, and a second sparkling sandwich was required to attempt to summon Rowlet's Mosshead form. So after forcing me to use up another 2 highly valuable and hard to get Herba Mystica, it was then that the bird decided to show its very round face. Oh no! What, already? I'm not even a minute into my sandwich and we got you! Yes! Let's go! Rowlet! Shiny Rowlet 1 minute into my sandwich. What a waste of a sandwich that is. I don't care. We got it. Where'd you go? Rowlet? Don't you disappear on me like that. Why do they keep doing that to me? Shiny Rowlet! Yes! Unlike Snivy, Rowlet's actually going to be an issue because it knows Brave Bird, so it could kill itself. So I need to figure out what I want this guy in and act on it quickly. I feel like I just want you in a luxury ball. You're like a dark black shiny when you evolve into Decidueye, so you're going to be my Decidueye shiny if I can get you. Come on. As it turns out, Rowlet was the first capture that really surprised me because, well, I'm so used to seeing the critical capture jiggle from already registering the Pokemon in my Pokedex that this one caught me off guard. Oh, never mind, we got you! Yes, have I not caught a Rowlet before? I haven't got you before! First Rowlet I've ever caught is a shiny in Scarlet and Violet. Let's go. And you got a title. Rowlet the Uncommon, Rowlet the Sociable. I've got so many sociable Pokemon here. Normally I wouldn't complain about finding a shiny this early, but in this particular situation, I was slightly annoyed because I still had 24 minutes left on my grass-type sparkling sandwich. And with no more grass-type starters left to hunt in the biome, I now had to throw the rest of it in the metaphorical bin. Why, Rowlet? Why? But I can get Herba Mystica at any time. What I can't do any day of the week is get a shiny in 1 minute flat, so I can get over that. The question now was, who do we go for next?
How about we look for... Let's have a look for the water types next. Where would I find a water type? I think it's pretty obvious, right? Next to water. I might need to make a... Oh no, Sobble! Sobble is here! Yes! Ugh, the pain of wasting 24 minutes of a grass-type shiny sandwich. The pain.
But it must be done for the video. It must be done. So I hope you all enjoy my suffering, because this is killing me. I really did think that this was going to be another case of find the mass outbreak, until I saw just how many Sobble turned up right away.
So, oh my god, there's so many of them! What? Oh, this should be a fun hunt. I don't need a mass outbreak for this one.
So yeah, a hunt I potentially didn't have to reset mass outbreaks for. Who could have seen that coming? And after searching around for the best spot, I got down to business.
Sobble's a Pokemon that's grown on me, you know. I wasn't such a big fan of it when it came out, but yeah, it's getting up there. Intellion's kind of cool. It's the humanoid things, I think. All of the Gen 8 starters are humanoid. And I don't think I'm a big fan of that. But it is growing on me. Inteleon it's kind of cool. I can see why people like it. I didn't before. I'm sorry, Sobble. Don't hate me, Sobble lovers. Don't hate me.
This was a nice change of pace, you know? Hunting around for a shiny starter with just sandwiches and vibes. But it seemed Sobble took my comments to heart, as sandwich number 1 ran out before I knew it.
Yep, there we go. This timer gone. Why, Sobble, why?
It's kind of insane how much more difficult the hunts have been for me without the mass outbreak odds. Yes, the odds are twice as bad here at 1 in 1024, but the speed at which I've been finding the mass outbreak Pokemon compared to just isolating encounters across 2 different biomes so far has been on another level, and that was epitomized by this Sobble hunt. Here I was now nearing the end of Sandwich 2 with nothing to show for my efforts.
I think the Gen 8 Pokemon just really hate me. First it was Grookey, now it's Sobble. It's because I called them humanoid, isn't it? None of them want to turn up. None of the shinies want to appear for me. Sobble doo 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 doo. You're not shiny Sobble. You're not even a water type. Get out of here. Glade, kill it. Kill it, Glade. Glade, what are you doing? Glade. Now 10 minutes left on our second sandwich and still nothing from Sobble. Do I need to start looking for a mass outbreak? I think for the most effective use of the sandwich, we'll wait until this one runs out and then we'll try and make a... Then we'll try and find a Sobble outbreak. Is that one? No, the light's playing tricks with me. I thought you were purple for a second. I'm actually really surprised we haven't found a shiny yet. That's 2 full sandwiches in and no shiny Sobble. Oh my god, I thought you were shiny for a second. 3 minutes left on the sandwich. It's a weird one because I can isolate you, but I'm just having no luck with this method. Oh my god! No! No way! How much time is... Don't run away, don't run away. 30 seconds left on this... Ah! Yes! Oh, you are bloomin' annoying, you. What do you think you're doing turning up this late? Yes! Oh, we didn't have to do it. We didn't have to make a mass outbreak. Let's go. Okay, Sobble, I get it. You don't like me. But next time, could you please turn up quicker and could you please stay in the ball? It's worked. Critical capture, Sobble down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're halfway there.
So with shiny Sobble finally showing its face on the buzzer beater, we had now caught 3 out of the 6 Savanna biome starters. And we were making good time too. Or at least far better time than we were in the coastal biome at the halfway mark. But after the isolated encounter method nearly knocked us off our stride, and with no remaining sandwiches currently active, I felt it was time for another mass outbreak. With that, just a minute of resetting later came target number 4. So with no time to lose, let's go and catch ourselves a shiny Charmander.
Oh, I just found a shiny. Already. It's only been a minute and a half. How am I getting so lucky with these shinies? That's ridiculous. If Sobble didn't take an hour and a half, we'd have them all in 40 minutes. Well, that was easy.
So Charmander was a weird one. It actually took me longer to catch this guy than find it in the first place. Why? Well, I was cautious about bringing Charmander's health down too low because it knew Flare Blitz. But even after trying to catch it while paralyzed and in the yellow, it would just not stay in the ball. My theory? Well, honestly, I think it just wanted blood, because as soon as it cooked my duck, then it decided it was happy to get in the ball.
Oh, now you get in the ball. You just wanted to kill my gold duck, didn't you? How dare you?
How dare you?
Well, we got you now. I guess you just wanted blood. Fair enough. You clearly know your worth, and I can respect that. Welcome to the team, Charmander.
But hey, that's another shiny added in just 20 minutes. See what I mean about my mass outbreak luck? It's a whole different ballgame. But because we caught Charmanders so quickly, it left us with 20 minutes of sparkling power to search out the final fire starter in this biome. Fennekin. With just 2 starter Pokemon left to catch, I felt pretty invincible. We were flying through this biome and the timer looked kind of impressive, right? Not what I saw coming from a blind speedrun. However, things were about to take a turn. Searching around for Fennekin, I quickly realised that it was not realistic to hunt without another outbreak. There were too many common fire types around to stop me isolating it. Magby, Magmar, Pink Magmar. Wait, what?
Oh my god, I just found a shiny. Oh, well... oh, it's not the shiny I need. I guess I'll take it though. Pink shiny Magmar. Bonus shiny number 3? Is that bonus shiny? I'm losing count. Oh no. Suffering from success.
With that capture completed, I really was left with no option but to begin resetting for a Fennekin outbreak. As day turned into night, Litleo and Pyroar also started spawning in the area, meaning I was seeing next to no Fennekin anymore. Little did I know that even with a level 3 fire type sandwich up, that outbreak would not be an easy task to find. Over and over again I kept finding Charmander outbreaks and other rare Pokemon, and it was only after 10 minutes of searching that the fox turned up.
Oh my god, it's here! It's here! How long did that take me? Far too long. Oh, how? 5 minutes left on the sandwich. Okay. Fly, Miraidon, fly. Oh, it's right here. Land, Miraidon, land.
As you might have guessed, 5 minutes wasn't quite enough to find my shiny Fennekin, but I took the time to reach maximum shiny odds before my sandwich ran out. However, as I went to make another one, I realised the critical error I had made, which wasn't actually an error, but I thought it was. Let me explain. Opening up my bag, I found out that I had just 4 Herba Mystica left, 2 sweet and 2 sour. But the sandwich I normally make won't work by using sweet and sour Herba Mystica together. And here my tired dumb brain immediately said, oh, that means I can't build a sparkling fire type sandwich at all then. I've messed up, haven't I? And I started panicking.
What am I gonna do now?
I'm just gonna have to hunt it without.
Oh no, Fennekin, you ruined me.
But no, Fennekin had not ruined me. I had ruined me. Far too late down the line, my brain started working and I realised that it didn't matter what Herba Mystica I had, because I was using the mass outbreak method. The encounter power that my usual recipes would give me wasn't needed, so any combination of these Herba Mystica would have worked just fine to give me a sparkling boost. Oh, and also, I could have just used the 2 sour Herba Mystica together, and that would have been fine too, you absolute donut! So, yeah. All in all, I sabotaged my run by hunting without a sparkling power for a while, and even attempted a raid battle, which I lost, until I finally got a brainwave.
What I could do is buy that sandwich in the shop, couldn't I? And I could come back here, and it should still have the same odds. That might be a plan. Oh, I am a genius. I am an absolutely shiny hunting genius.
Yes, well done, Poachie. You truly are a shiny hunting genius. God, this is painful to watch. So I bought the Academy Special, came back to the outbreak, and tried to complete the hunt with odds of 1 in 683, which are still pretty amazing shiny odds. So after recovering from my mishaps, the hunt didn't take very long at all.
Yes! Oh, that was so obvious. That was so obvious to see in the end. It wasn't that bad. Where's it gone? Don't do a Grookey / Rowlet on me. Oh, you're back. Oh, thank God. Woo! We got the grey fox, boys and girls. We got it. Just 1 shiny left after this. We're on good time. I'm gonna try and catch us in a Premier Ball. Maybe that's a mistake to do in a speed run, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh, well, no, we caught it. Yes! The luck cannot stop. Nothing can stop us. Yes!
Even with my mistakes, we had captured all but 1 shiny in just 3 hours and 19 minutes. To put that in perspective, last time out in the coastal biome, it took me 4 hours 42 minutes to get to the same point. So we were on a roll. Now, all that remained was the croc. Yeah, those of you who are familiar with trying to shiny hunt Totodile will understand why that's funny. Because boy was I naive. Let's see where Totodile can spawn in this game. First up, this little pool. Doesn't look promising. And second up, these slightly bigger pools. And guess what? With Dewpider and Bruxish everywhere, the isolated encounter method was not an option. I tested this by finding out how many Totodiles would show up in a minute of hunting if I just made a water-type encounter sandwich, and the results weren't great. So I needed an outbreak. Which shouldn't take that long to find, right? Surely it's just like the others. Well, as I mentioned, there's only 2 tiny spots on the map that Totodile can spawn. And even with a water-type encounter power running, I didn't find a single outbreak of a water-type Pokemon anywhere in the biome. I found Charmanders, Fennekins again, all the other starters and rare Pokemon possible multiple times, but no water types were spawning in. Not one. Until... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I got a Sobble outbreak, but no Totodile? Are you kidding me? Why was it you? Why couldn't it be a Totodile? Ah! When I say this was a painful experience, it's an understatement. Remember when I was complaining about the Fennekin outbreaks taking a while? Well, that took me 10 minutes. For Totodile, I'd already been sat here for a whole hour. In fact, it was taking so long that I even started experimenting with where my character was on the map when trying to spawn one in. And at one point, that resulted in something happening that was even less likely than what I was trying to do.
Huh? Wait, no, is that really a...
Oh my god! What? Are you kidding me? I didn't even know that was possible. What the heck? Yeah, I found a shiny wild Terra Pokemon, which has never happened to me before, and I'm pretty sure has insanely long odds. But you know what? That encounter hit me with a new lease of life.
Oh, this Totodile is coming. This Totodile is nothing to me. If I can find a shiny Stellar type, I can find a bloomin' Totodile mass outbreak. Let's go. We can do this.
Until after an hour and a half of starting this whole ordeal.
Oh my god. Why? 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 Game, why? Please tell me, why? Why? Now it's a Tauros. Now it's not funny anymore, game. You've just spawned in a Smeargle and a Tauros where Totodile could have spawned.
Ah! Oh my god! Save the game! Save the game! Oh my god, Totodile!
Where are you? Please. Oh my god, I got a chance. Go! Find the Totodile! Hello! Hello, Totodile! Oh, you have no idea how good this feels. Yes! Finally!
Now all I had to do was shiny hunt it. And you'll be pleased to know that my brain started to half work again here as I finally realized I could use both of the Sour Herba Mystica I had to make a level 3 sparkling sandwich. Anyway, after eventually making my last sandwich of the video, it was time to end this torture. There was no chance of me beating the time of the coastal biome speedrun now, but right now I didn't care. I'd found the outbreak and was certain that it couldn't be much longer until I found the shiny to end this nightmare. And with the first sandwich ending, I caught a glimpse of blue.
You're joking. You're kidding me. You are kidding me! How has that happened? Before I found a... What? Okay, well, free shiny, everybody! Oh, yeah! Oh, I don't know whether to be happy or... Oh, God, I am happy. I am. But it's just been so long.
Yeah, not what I was expecting. And that ended my first and only sparkling sandwich because, well, I couldn't make another one or I'd lose my shiny Girafarig, and it's not like I could have made another one with the 2 Herba Mystica I had left. Right? So back to the Academy Chef I went, hoping that the Academy Special would be enough to finally end our Savanna biome speedrun. A very speedy 6 hours later. Yeah, this Totodile shiny was bitter-sweet to say the least, but that made the final shiny moment all the more special.
Wait.
Yes! Oh my god, Totodile! Why are you so difficult? Oh my god! Come here, you ever been... Oh, you have caused me so much pain. Oh, finally! I can't believe how long that took. Genuinely can't believe how long that took. When did I start this hunt? I can't even remember. Was it like 3.5 hours or something? Because if it was, I've basically spent the same amount catching this Totodile as I did all other 5 starters combined. A netball looks quite good on you, I can't lie. But equally, I kind of want to use an Apri ball on you, like a Safari ball. I'll try my Safari ball. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh, I'm just so oh, it didn't work. Well, that's disappointing. I have no words. I have no... I can't think anymore. My head hurts. My head genuinely hurts trying to figure this out. Let's try and catch you in a netball then. There we go. Get ready to stop the clock. 6 hours, 10 minutes and 50 seconds. And the Savanna speedrun is done. And just like that, we were halfway through the challenge. We found the 6 coastal biome shinies in under 5 hours, and we would have found the Savanna biome shinies in under 4 if it wasn't for this absolute. So next up, I wanted to see if I could continue that trend and find the 6 canyon biome starters in under 3 hours. This one was really going to test me. First up on my hit list was Squirtle. As it's the only water type starter in the canyon biome, my plan was to check it off my list immediately so I could quickly start doubling up on the remaining grass and fire type starters. Because if we're going to do this in 3 hours, at some point we're going to have to catch 2 shinies in just 1 sandwich. But Squirtle, I can't lie, it had me a little nervous. Something rather annoying about Pokemon that spawn in the water is that they like to hang out at multiple depths, which can make some shinies very difficult to find. But as you can see, I was lucky enough to start this run with a mass outbreak to make my job a lot easier, and Squirtle was a willing participant in my quest.
Wow, 7 minutes and already at max shiny odds. Strong start. How long do you guys think it would take me to get my first shiny this time? I mean, we got pretty lucky with the first shinies in the other biomes, so yeah, I really hope we can continue that trend.
Oh, that's it! Yes! Shiny Squirtle! Oh, 15 minutes?
Look at you, look at that beautiful green shell. Oh, that gives you away from a mile off. Thank you for cooperating, Mr. Squirtle Turtle Boy.
What a start. Less than 20 minutes in and we'd already found our first shiny. So who next? Seeing as I'd had good luck with Tepic before, I was hoping to add it to my collection officially this time before my early shiny luck ran out. So I made a fire type encounter sandwich and got searching for another mass outbreak. The mass outbreak method has been imperative to our speedruns so far, as it's essential to isolate so many starter Pokemon, and also increase those all-important shiny odds to the best they can possibly be. And wouldn't you know, our good luck continued as we found our first outbreak. Or should I say, outbreaks.
Wait, what?
We got 2 of them? I've never seen that happen before in a single biome. Oh, that's so good. That's unbelievably good for the speedrun.
Right, we've got to capitalize on that.
God, I can't believe that actually happened. That's so lucky. Luck was well and truly on my side. This felt like the shiny run already. I actually went to the Litten outbreak first as it was closer by, and from there got straight into hunting our next shiny.
Right, come on, Litten. Work with me. Here, kitty kitty. Show Uncle Poachie your albino cousin. This one should be so easy to spot. Come on, let's make this happen. Okay. 10 minutes left on the sandwich already. Jeez, I went fast. No! Oh man, that's our first failed sandwich of the run. Okay. Okay, what do I do now? We were on track, but I got some making up to do already, don't I? And damn it, Litten, you menace.
This was a problem. On such a tight schedule, any shiny that fancies testing our nerve can break the run so easily. And Litten was doing just that. But to get myself back on track, I came up with a devious plan. This involved fully utilizing our simultaneous starter mass outbreaks, and also abandoning the Litten outbreak, for now. You see, as I had already got the Litten outbreak to maximum shiny odds, it was actually more efficient to fly across to the Tepic outbreak right now. This would give me more time to, hopefully, reach the best shiny odds here, make a sandwich, catch Tepic, and then quickly hunt down shiny Litten on the same sandwich. Because having Litten's outbreak odds already reduced would save me valuable sandwich power time. All I needed now was a well-behaved pig to turn up nice and quickly, just like it did before. Oh, there it is! Yes! Oh, we still got a chance.
Thank you, my child. We still have hope.
Oh, we seem to have also attracted a crowd. All rise for the chosen one.
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about recoil moves. Better not false swipe you then. We're just going to start throwing some balls. No. Yes! The little piggy is ours.
1 hour, 20 minutes gone. So Tepic answered the call and gave us a much needed boost, leaving 19 minutes for us to try and catch a Litten on the same shiny sandwich.
Fly, Miraidon, fly! God, the speedrun makes you feel slow. Okay, we're back. Nosedive. Try not to murder any kittens. I've also figured out a new technique to speed this up, by the way. So look at this. I jump back towards the camera, fly away, wait until all the kittens despawn, and then I can just quickly stop and start flying, and we have a completely fresh batch to shiny hunt. Perfect. Efficiency.
Oh yes, we got it! Oh, no way! Oh my god, that's the easiest shiny spot ever. And we have managed to do it in under an hour and a half too. It's only been, what, like 8 minutes since we got the shiny Tepic? Yes, that's huge.
Come on, Litten, stay in the ball. A beautiful premier ball to match your shiny form perfectly. No, okay.
There we go. And look at that for timing. Literally 1 hour, 30 minutes on the dot. Are you kidding me? Incredibly, with Litten showing up so early, we now caught half of the canyon biome shinies in almost exactly half of the 3-hour target time. If we could catch the final 3 shinies just a couple of seconds quicker than the first 3, we'd actually beat the challenge. This was going to be close, and we now had something else going our way to help us along. With all the water and fire type starters now taken care of, all that was left was the grass types. I could throw up another grass type sandwich and just truly get grinding with the remaining hunts. As, well, I still can't believe this, but just look what happened next. No way. Are you serious? Has that actually happened again? Guys, fate is shining down on us. The game wants us to succeed. Let's do this, baby. So with a second double starter outbreak spawned in the same run, of course I went to adopt the same strategy as before. I found Turtwig, reached maximum shiny odds there, and flew across to the Chespin outbreak to try and do the same. But perhaps this is where the run began to fall apart. Chespin were spawning in. I mean, of course they were. I had a level 2 encounter sandwich up. But I couldn't seem to get the outbreak odds to decrease. And it took me far too long to realize that this particular outbreak was not a blessing, but a curse. Our fate had twisted once more, as this Chespin outbreak had actually spawned inside of a wall. You can tell this from how my character adjusted a destination marker when opening and closing the map. And it was heartbreaking. Dude, I can't believe that. How have I gone from getting so lucky with a double outbreak to it turning and literally slapping me across the face? Okay. Do I stay here and try and tough it out, or do I try for another one? I now had to make a quick judgment call. I decided to make a shiny sandwich now and just get Turtwig found, because maybe, just maybe, I could then reset the outbreaks and find another Chespin one quick enough to help me get back on track. Okay, Turtwig, I desperately need your help here. I spent way too long hunting down a Pokemon with a spiny nut, which sounds dodgy now I say it out loud, but trust me, I'll give you a good home. I'll treat you well, just show up, please. Yes! Oh my god, yes! God, that speech really worked on you, huh? It's been less than a minute, that is crazy! Pretty much exactly on the 2-hour mark as well. You couldn't write this. Why can't I get over the hill? Let me... Oi! Here's the high ground. Thank you, I almost spent longer trying to walk up a 1 meter hill than I did trying to find you in the first place. Let's just throw a netboard and see what happens. Oh yes, we get our 4th shiny in 2 hours. That's what's gonna happen next. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the hunt's still alive. Honestly, this run has been an absolute roller coaster of emotions. Ups, downs, big and small both ways. I couldn't tell what was about to happen here. All I could do was just my very best to stay focused and pray that the shiny gods would shine down on me. The risky part was about to come up as I willingly discarded my Chespin outbreak in the hopes of finding another one soon after. And it took longer than expected. But I held back the nerves and 10 minutes later got rewarded with not Chespin, but with a Trico outbreak. Fine by me, we were 12 minutes behind schedule now, so let's run to catch shiny number 5. Yes. Oh, there you are, Trico. Okay, this is gonna be a little rough. There's so many trees blocking my vision around here. Right, I gotta sit up sharp, I gotta pay attention for this one. Shiny hunting requires a lot of luck. And in speedruns with any sort of luck involved, there comes a moment that seems to mess you up. For me, in the coastal biome it was Grookey, in the Savanna biome it was Totodile, obviously, and in the canyon biome it was a split between some hard luck of a Chespin outbreak and this guy. Maybe I did miss a shiny at some point. It's possible, I don't know. There's just so much greenery hiding away this very green Pokemon that I couldn't tell you either way. But one sandwich passed and it felt like my 3-hour target was going to slip away from me once again. I just had to persist with the hunt. I threw up a second shiny sandwich and watched as the clock passed by, minute by minute by minute. Well, the hunt was fun while it lasted, boys and girls. It was fun while it lasted. We've hit 3... Are you joking? We've just hit 3 hours and now you turn up! Trico! What is it with Pokemon turning up in exactly half an hour intervals? Are you kidding me? We got you though! Oh, we're never going to beat the 3 hours, but who cares? We found him! We finally found the Trico, and this is still such a good time! There we go! 5 out of 6 done. Now we just got Chespin left. So it was another shiny run with a bittersweet moment. We'd found the Trico, but of course it just happened to spawn exactly on the 3-hour mark. But I was still on track for a massive speedrun PB. All I had to do was find Chespin in the next 2 hours, so let's hope we can find an outbreak that doesn't spawn in a wall this time. Oh, we found one! Chespin outbreak. Here we go, guys. And it hasn't spawned in a wall. It's close to one. It's very close to one, but it hasn't spawned in. Right, let me knock these guys down. Outbreak hit. Sandwich time. No, wait, no, not sandwich time. Not sandwich time. I don't need a sandwich. He's right there. Chestbin! Oh man, my luck with these shinies in this episode has been nuts. And that's not a pun because he's... Oh my god, he's running. Stop! We gotta run it, boys! I'm not about to lose a shiny. Get your spiny little nut back here. Whew. Thank you. That could have gone bad. Come on, Chestbin, stay in the spore. Let's do it under 3.5 hours. Well and easily under 3.5 hours. Stop the clock! 3 hours, 12 minutes and 18 seconds. That was so close. What a run! And that, guys, is why you never make a shiny sandwich before checking your surroundings. Turns out, sometimes you don't even need one. But with Chestbin, our cloud-watching friend who lives in a cave, I mean, I guess he can dream. The run was complete in 3 hours and 12 minutes. A huge PB, even if I didn't quite make the 3 hours I set out for. And hey, with these 6 shiny starters caught, only 1 biome now remains. First up, Piplup. I had an outbreak ready to go as the speedrun timer started and hoped to get a nice and easy first shiny caught, because I knew that this biome had some painful hunts waiting for me, so we had to get off to a flying start to counteract them. Okay, I'm really hoping for a quick hunt here. Go on, Piplup, you gotta help me out. We're against the clock. Please just turn up now. Come on, together we can move on with our lives. Yes! Yes, the penguin! Speak of the penguin and he shall come! Oh my, what a start! Let's do this dive ball at you and get our first shiny ticked off in under 30 minutes. That's such a good start. Let's go. It really was a great start to the speedrun. Not the best we've had, but I sure can't complain. Though there was no time to take in its adorable round little face, as there was an even more adorable, slightly more oval-faced Pokemon waiting for us. My boy, my favorite little guy, Oshawott. The only downside to this hunt was having to murder so many of his brethren to let me find him. I'm so sorry, Oshawott. I don't want to do this to you. Game Freak's making me do it. They've turned me into a mindless murderer. What have I become? Why am I doing this? And from all the time I've spent with Oshawott, I know that he is a loyal boy. Usually that means loyal to me, as we're the dream team who take down gods together. Hit him! Yes, let's do it, Oshawott, me and you! However, this time he was loyal to his fellow brothers and sisters, and he was not happy that I had, well, brutally murdered nearly 70 of them in cold blood. I guess I had this coming, didn't I? If I were a hiding shiny Pokemon, I know I wouldn't want to come out seeing my thriving species go nearly extinct because of a little small child. Well, tough luck, Oshawott. We're destined for each other. And you will join my squad, no matter how many sandwiches I must make. We're approaching an hour 30 on the clock now, and if we pass that before finding shiny Oshawott, we're officially off track. Come on, Oshawott, you gotta turn up for me now. Do it for the speed run! Wait. Oh my god, yes! Oh, I nearly swam away from you! Oh, I hate hunting shinies in the water. Finally, you're here, Oshawott! Ah, my boy has returned. My beautiful boy. Oh, you're a girl, Oshawott. You are female. Well, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to be happy being called my boy for the rest of your life now, because it's ingrained in my speech. Ever since Legends Arceus, it's part of my vocab. You're just gonna have to live with it. Deal with it, okay? Even with Oshawott taking an hour to find, though, we remained on track to beat our 4.5 hour target time. And catching my boy left us in an unintentionally advantageous position. You see, the polar biome is unique in that 4 of its 6 starter Pokemon are fire types. So now that's all we had left to catch, the fire types. Which helped me with the speedrun massively, as I could now casually throw up fire type sparkling sandwiches until the end of the run, and hope to get extra lucky with some early shiny finds. And soon enough, I found a Scorbunny outbreak to try and do just that. You know what I'm slightly disappointed with from all these shiny hunts? I'm yet to find a shiny while in the process of knocking out these outbreaks. Like, I really thought that would have happened once through this playthrough, but I mean, I guess not. I guess I'm just not that lucky. Oh, no way! Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous! There's no way this just happened! Damn, I'm really developing a knack for this, aren't I? First Piplup and now Scorbunny.
Clearly I need to speak these shinies into existence and then they'll just come my way. I have the power within me. Oh, this has put us in such a strong position. In fact, you know what? I'm going to use an Apple Ball on you to celebrate this occasion, Scorbunny. Here you go. Get in this fast ball. Well, never mind, I guess. Fine, you'll just have to settle for a Premier Ball then. And that's shiny number 3 wrapped up in less than 10 minutes later, baby. Come on. So maybe I am that lucky after all. And that was a weird coincidence, to say the least. But I had no time to dwell on my success because suddenly we now had a speedrun record in our sights. That early shiny Scorbunny didn't just put my 4.5 hour target time in reach, it also looked my biome record looked very possible too. A few resets later and I found my final mass outbreak of the series, which I'll come back to later. But for now, it's time to make this Chimchar outbreak count. Alright Chimchar, we're in a speedrun record territory now. I mean, we've still got one of the hardest shiny hunts to come in the game, but if I can get you quick, that sub 3 hour dream is still on the cards, guys. Let's do this. For the first time in these hunts, I utilised Synchro mode to reach maximum shiny odds, which didn't particularly speed up the process, but hey, it was fun to run around as a Gallade for a little bit. And with 13 minutes remaining on the sparkling sandwich used for Scorbunny, I was in a good mood. 13 minutes to catch a shiny. I faced worse odds than that. Let's catch this chimp. I'm hoping it's not too hard to spot. I mean, it's going to be pink, right? It's going to be bright pink, so you should stand out pretty easily. I hope. Unfortunately, the back of Chimchar's head is distinctly darker than the front, which kept catching me off guard, and that slowed me down as I kept having to do double takes to check if I missed a shiny or not. But that had some kind of poetic justice to it, as you know what they say. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And my 5-minute hunt for a shiny Scorbunny was well and truly balanced out by Chimchar. This guy ruined my speedrun. First sandwich down, no shiny. Okay, that's fine. Let's get another one up quickly. Oh man, and that's shiny sandwich number 2 gone already. Oh no. Don't do this to me. Come on, I haven't missed one, have I? Please don't tell me I've missed one. Chimchar has just messed this one up so badly. I wasn't sure what to do apart from just keep grinding away. The clock kept ticking on, and the dice were not rolling in my favour. We can forget the 3 hour target time that I had so much optimism for when coming into this Chimchar hunt, because I had now officially spent a full hour hunting the pink monkey down. I was just praying that Chimchar would show up soon and give me hope for that sub 4.5 hour goal we set out with at the start of the run. This hunt is dragging on now. God, do I need a shiny to save me. No? Yes? Yes! Yes! Oh, we finally got one! Almost a full hour and a half later. Oh my. Do you have beef with me or something, Chimchar? Are we good? Are we good? Have I offended you? What did I do to deserve this? Oh, at least you're here. You're finally here. I'm assuming we do have beef that I'm unaware of, because this Chimchar did not want to stay in the ball either. I literally wasted another 6 minutes trying to catch it in a cool looking Premier Ball, which I've never had a problem with for the other starter Pokemon, but this Chimchar's way too high maintenance for me. So I ended up catching it in a repeat ball. A basic looking ball for a basic looking bit. Anyway, I'd now wasted plenty enough time with that monkey, so I was excited to get down to the final 2 shinies on our list of starter Pokemon. But with an hour and a half remaining before the deadline, it was gonna be a tough ask, because these next Pokemon are 2 of the hardest to shiny hunt in the game. Torchic and Cyndaquil. I don't know if it's possible to find mass outbreaks for these guys, but if you can, they are unbelievably rare, as I quickly found out by resetting for 5 minutes with no luck. The reason they're so hard to find is because they only spawn in 2 tiny caves on the map, so overall it's just not worth the effort to try, especially when you can fully isolate them with sandwiches. So instead we set off straight away to find some KFC. As far as I'm aware, the cave I'm entering now is the best location to find Torchic in, and potentially the only one it spawns in the entire biome. Either way, after clearing out a pesky Terrametang, I was ready to find one of my favourite starter Pokemon of all time, and thus began my most exciting hunt yet. Well, this is fun. Yeah, there really isn't much to this hunt. I quickly found the best technique was to make a picnic, run to a little hole on the right hand side of the cave, and just wait and watch them spawn in. And then repeat, and repeat, and repeat. Until, oh hey, is that a shiny? Hey, yes! That's an obvious shiny if I've ever seen one. We got it, guys! Oh, I love Torchic. Fun fact, this little guy was actually my first ever Pokemon. That's right, first ever! I am a Pokemon Ruby baby, if you didn't know, and I couldn't be happy with my choice. Although admittedly I love all 3 starters from that game, so I really couldn't have gone wrong, could I?
Come on! 3.5 hours down. That leaves us with 1 hour to catch my final shiny of the speedrun. It's gonna be close, guys. It's gonna be close. Just one Pokemon now stood between me finishing my shiny starter collection, winning the speedrun, and proving myself a shiny hunting master. Cyndaquil. Now, I can't lie, I'd heard whispers that this hunt was difficult, but I had no idea just how difficult it would really be. I again started off by knocking out the resident Terra Pokemon to clear some room, before using a technique I found a few people using to set up a picnic in this cave. Because for some reason, it isn't possible to simply set up a picnic on the ground. Yeah, massive caverns are apparently too small for me, a folding table and some chairs. But if you jump onto this specific ledge, and slowly back yourself into a very specific corner, suddenly there is enough room. I know, right? I couldn't believe it either. But that's just step 1. Step 2 was actually doing the hunt, which was even worse. Unlike our other shiny hunts where Pokemon rapidly spawn in everywhere, 20 Pokemon at a time, here, after closing the picnic, you have to jump down to this ledge, squeeze yourself into another very specific corner, and then if you're lucky, you might hear some Cyndaquil start to spawn in. But you won't actually see them, you've just got to wait a minute, hope it's happening, jump down, and oh look, there's only 6 of them! Okay, I might be slightly over-exaggerating. This wasn't always the case. Most of the time I'd managed to get 10 to 15 Cyndaquil to spawn in, but what I'm not exaggerating is how long it took for these guys to spawn in. Every full minute that passed was draining. Less frequent resets meant less chance of finding a shiny, and I quickly ran out of my first sandwich power without getting lucky. Now, if I was going to reach my speedrun goal, I needed to find shiny Cyndaquil in this next sandwich, or the dream was over. 45 minutes to find a shiny, or I am done here. This really is going down to the wire. Come on, Cyndaquil, show yourself. Show your shiny to me. I know you want to. I've never felt so pressured in my life before in a shiny hunt. Or, in fact, in any situation where the majority of my time is spent standing still in an empty cave. I think this is the first for me. Oh yes! Yes, we got one! Look at him waddling out from that little cliff ledge. There you are! We've done it! We've done it! Save the game first. Let's make sure this sticks. Yeah, you can't run away. You can't... Wait, can you? Oh, thank God. Game Freak, I'm begging you. Please fix that glitch next time. My heart can't take seeing Pokemon pop out of existence like that, no matter how many times it happens to me. But that's it, our 24th and final shiny starter Pokemon. What can I catch you in? Come on. You know what? I just want you in a luxury ball. I can't really color match you with any of my Pokeballs, so yeah, you know what? This works for me. There we go. Get ready to stop the clock. 4 hours, 7 minutes, and our final shiny speedrun is complete. Oh, it feels good to finally say that. And just like that, I had caught every shiny starter Pokemon in the polar biome. But more importantly, I now owned every shiny starter Pokemon in the game. Back when I was younger, I could never dream of achieving something like this. I simply didn't have the patience for it, and heck, I barely even believed it was legitimately possible to get a shiny starter Pokemon back then. But now I'm the proud owner of every last one of them. And it only took me, well, 18.5 hours to get here. Let me know if you watched all the way to the end by leaving a little party hat emoji in the comments, because I'm genuinely curious if you'd like to see more of this content. And hey, it just seems fitting to celebrate the new year. You can check out more of my stuff with the linked video here. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.